Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. Let's have a look at the energies here. Just going to take it as it comes. Always remember, not every reading will resonate. Timing is different for everyone. What do the viewers need to know? Okay, we have the Hierophant. Yeah, we have someone taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. This is often somebody's just kind of checking things out, looking at things from a different perspective to do with marriage, commitment, rules, regulations. Yeah. Someone's lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves. Yeah, so someone here seeing the bigger picture. So someone thinking of getting themselves out there. Someone's likely checking someone out. Yeah, it's all about going on a date. Someone looking at things from a couple different perspectives, though. But it's lifestyle, habits, the way someone conducts themselves. This is someone who I feel has faith in this situation. See, putting themselves out there, they see the bigger picture. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. This is about asking someone out on a date. It's often a heartfelt communication, but it's an energy of exploring this. Yeah, and we have, this is somebody knowing they need to kind of hurry up a little bit. I see a busy times, it's gaining momentum. And then we have a Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this is someone who tempers their words, though. Someone who tempers their words. This is somebody, I feel, wise, someone with experience. This is also someone who's a little discerning, but they speak truth. They temper their words. This is someone that has to do with making a decision. This is someone who makes decisions when they're calm. So this is probably the person checking things out, looking at it from a different perspective. I wouldn't be surprised we've got a couple people who've kind of checked each other out, but it's about getting out there again. Putting all the cups on the table. See, temperance is patience. Someone tempering their words. Just making a decision when things are calm. I feel there's been a busy time. Yeah, there's been some kind of very busy time here. But it's an energy of often too much of a good thing too fast. So this is someone who has experience. So they're definitely someone looking at things in a couple different ways. Yeah. Let me take a look at... Look at this. I'm going to grab the Lenormand. Tell me about the Hierophant. Yeah, so this is someone here. You can see there's not a lot of clarity here yet. Just checking it out. Now you can see there is a shell lying on a rock. And it's open. It's the shape of a heart. It's about being open. It's about whether someone's open. Someone's checking someone out, but it is connected with this Knight of Cups. So it's about asking someone out. See, this is two people who want something to happen here. They want to come together. But this is often, you can see there's a bit of clouds here. So there's a need for clarity. Okay, there's a need for some kind of clarity. Now, this is often someone who, I mean, when you see a seashell sitting in the sun and it's open, it's drying out in the sun. But you can see the sun isn't shining that brightly here. So there's a need for truth and clarity. Yeah. This is someone just discerning, someone who's wise, they have experience. Yeah. And we have a King of Swords. He's someone who's had a tough time in their love life. So this is somebody who I feel is basically just open to this, is what I feel. They're also someone who's discerning, someone who has experience. So it's about experience in this before. Coming in very quickly. See, this is often an energy of multiple opportunities, things speeding up, the need to kind of hurry up a little bit, but it has to do with communication here. I think this King of Swords energy, this is that uphill battle, and I think it's both people here. See, seeing things from each other's opinions, point of view. I think we got two people who are on the same page. See, both wanting to start dating, courting, communication. Wow. Yeah, it's about getting out there, putting all the cups on the table, seeing the two people who see the bigger picture. They get it. This is two people who are aware. They've been through this before. They have experience. It's two people checking each other out. But this is two people who've had a tough time in their love life. There's been hurt because their swords are up. See, both people with experience. Yeah, this is an energy of a person who's stable, Ace of Cups. So this is about somebody here who probably felt, like I say, their heart's open, but you can see there's a need for more clarity. It could be someone cutting things out, clearing things out. Yeah, but it's about, I feel, being on the same page, two people who get each other, but it's checking things out, lifestyle habits, the way two people conduct themselves. And the Ace of Cups comes with this. This is a person who's stable. They have their feet planted on the ground. They have skills. They're capable. This is a person who's also reliable. So this is somebody who, this is someone who brings something to the table. They're stable, reliable. They maybe, have a solid foundation here, but this is a reliable person with skills. So pretty interesting. Let's have a look at the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you can see, it's funny because you can see this house behind this person here. See a solid foundation. They have something to provide. They also have skills, very capable, maybe even handy. But there it is. See, this is somebody here where their door is always open. See, now we got the King of Cups. This is someone who sees an opportunity. And I do feel they've experienced this before. Yeah, this has been an uphill battle. This is someone who sees. I feel they know, they're aware that this other person has as well. It's been an uphill battle. See, fish swimming upstream. But it's coming from this person. See, they know. So they've experienced this before. This is about being open to this opportunity because this is a King of Cups. This is a person all up in their feels. Their door is always open. They have a house, a home, a strong foundation. So it's about building this foundation, but you can see their doors open. So they're available. Yeah, this is someone making sure someone knows they're available. Yeah, and I feel, two people are both very aware, two people who have experience. You've experienced this before, so there's definitely this knowing, right? Two people who've learned a lot of lessons. See, both learned a lot of lessons, an uphill battle, often learning the hard way, the school of hard knocks. But yeah, there is stability with this masculine. Let's have a look at the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, we got some wisdom here. See, there's wise. There's this wisdom. This is someone just trying to figure things out. You see, there's opportunity coming in. It comes in fairly quickly, but it's someone who knows they need to kind of hurry up. There could be some people giving someone advice here. Yeah, it could be people giving two people advice, but like I say, it's about the door open. This is two people who have basically a foundation here. But this is someone where their door is always open, so it's very welcoming, right? This is what I feel. This masculine wants this. I think the feminine does too. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. This is wisdom, advice. Yeah, see, this is someone who knows. Somebody here is single. So there's opportunity, but it's somebody who knows. I do see a busy time, a lot's going on. Someone's waiting for things to maybe calm down a little. It could have to do with work, but it's often just like I see someone tempering their words, their thoughts. It's a person who often feels confident they're making the right decision. So we have definitely the energy of single, the Queen of Pentacles, which very much connects to this energy. Somebody who's grounded, gracious. It's about a comfortable home. It's about making each other feel comfortable. So I do feel this is something that's already happened. Someone who is very calm, very gracious, very grounded. Definitely a person who's single, independent. So interesting. Let's have a look at the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Yeah, this is definitely connecting with the Queen of Pentacles, but this is someone interested in the other person. See, it's about someone who's a good catch. Someone sees somebody as a good catch, someone who's different than their usual type. So it has to do with type, whether you're each other's type. There's something definitely manifesting here I mean, I'm seeing someone independent. They take care of themselves. I see a comfortable home, but it's about two people who live alone. This is about a good catch, 10 of Wands. Someone stable, reliable, someone dependable, someone who pulls their weight. So there's definitely, and I mean, there may have already been a conversation or communication, but it is an energy of someone who knows they need to hurry up a little bit here. It's also someone here's a good catch where other people may be, interested, because I feel there's this energy of the three owls, wise. See, 7 of swords, someone's trying to figure, it's somebody here who can't quite figure someone out. Okay, so they could be talking to people, getting some advice. And I do see this people giving advice, telling this person they better hurry up. So someone who's a good catch. You see, it's about catching this person. I think both people see each other as a good catch here. It's interesting because of the Queen of Pentacles, this 10 of Wands, and then this person here. So somebody here who it's about offering up the cup, taking someone on a date. See, their cup overflows, but they're not really showing it. They're just kind of playing it cool. And they are someone who's definitely been experienced this before. There's been hurt. It's, relationship, love. It's been an uphill battle. So this is, I feel someone talking to people here. It could be giving advice or people just giving this person advice, but there's a lot of wisdom. I feel this is just two people who are wise. You know what's going on. Yeah, crossroads. See two people coming together, connecting with the Queen of Swords. There's definitely discernment, someone who's questioning. So somebody who's witty, charming, often funny, maybe a dry sense of humor, and I wouldn't be surprised if both people. See, I feel like you're going to get to each other, but it all has to do with clarity, seeking clarity. See what two people I feel are seeking, but it has to do with lifestyle patterns, habits. It has to do with two people who have faith in making the right choice. So you definitely have the energy of a couple single people here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see the key. There's something to do with the key. It's an energy of learning. See, this is about two people learning, two people who've already learned from relationship situations. I can see. I mean, it's been an uphill battle. It's tough. There's been hurt. But I feel it has to do with some sort of communication of significance. 8 of Swords. It's two people making sure, not making the same mistakes in the past, but it's the key. And the key is communication here. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. So there is a need for clarity. See, this is someone going to communicate with someone. Yeah, there's going to be a message, a communication. See the light, shining a light, gaining clarity. So this is someone could be gaining clarity or looking for advice, but I feel it's about clarity. It's all about these two people, both stable, both reliable, both see that each other is a good catch. See the doors open, a house, home, a family, some sort of celebration coming up, some sort of celebration. Something's worth celebrating. Really interesting. And 7 of Pentacles is patience, investing, interest. See, there's interest. This is someone telling someone, I mean, basically it's someone who's been through this before. They need to hurry up. Why? Because if they're interested, so could other people be. It's about interest, but it's about investing in this by communicating, showing there's interest in investment. See, it's all about building that foundation. I mean, I do see this energy of two people being very comfortable. See, very welcoming kind of energy. Ooh, I think there's something coming up here, but this is an energy where nothing's yet written in stone. It's about two people coming together. See, it's all about the foundation, crossroads, crossing paths, coming together, going down this path. This is someone who's wise. So they are patient. They temper their passions, their thoughts. So this is someone I feel it's just a person who their energy is, they're just kind of calm and grounded. But it is two people experience, right? With experience here. I think you're both aware what's going on here. I do see this energy of putting down roots, history. Two people who've had a tough time, overcome a lot of obstacles and challenges. See, crossing paths. So it's a 7 of Cups. So this is an energy of options, opportunity. Both people who know a good thing when they see it. but it has to do with putting down roots and history. So someone talking to people about someone's history. So someone who speaks truth, they're wise. This is someone who's also learned the hard knocks, see, learning about each other, learning. I feel there's this talking to other people. There's these three people, the wise, the wise people who often watch two people, how they interact, the way they are. But I think these people are telling this person they need to hurry up. Yeah, I do see there's been a lot of busy energy. Something happened, maybe a gathering, people getting together. But it's about, I feel this is somebody having to make this happen. And it's all about stability, reliability, long term. Someone who pulls their weight, they have their feet planted on the ground. Somebody with big shoulders. See, they're very strong, very confident. This is also, this is the Queen of Swords seeing this too, but I wouldn't be surprised the other person sees this also in the other person. Someone reliable, somebody who's strong, confident, capable. Someone who lifts the weight off someone's shoulders. See, Ten of Wands. This is an energy of, there is definitely no baggage here. See, releasing baggage. So this is good. But it has to do with someone who pulls the weight off someone's shoulders. I think there's people talking about this, or one of you is talking to someone else, or vice versa. But it has to do with this communication being clear. So there's some sort of clarity. Something here clearing up, clearing out. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, this is the same energy. There it is. Someone who's a good catch. Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody about to receive. See, this is an invitation receiving. This feminine energy is about to receive this pentacle. This is about putting down roots, history, but it's about learning about each other's lives, habits, patterns. Yeah. It's all about learning, but I do see obstacles, challenges, there's change coming. So this is just somebody here, like I say, being wise, they have experience, they got their feet planted on the ground, they're grounded. They're not, they're not getting all worked up here, because the Temperance is patience, calm, but it's someone taking a step back, looking at things differently, seeing the situation different. But yet what's interesting, two people very much the same, as you can see with the King and Queen of Pentacles energy. This is somebody here, this is that emotional, somebody inside. See, it's often somebody who's quite structured, strict. They have their own way of doing things. See, following society's rules, structure. And this is somebody who definitely is a follow-through kind of person, someone who's dependable. And you can see with the Eight of Cups, their cup is runneth over, but they're not going to show it right away. Just like I say, being discerning, but it is about learning about each other and speaking truth, each other's past history. See, it's about putting down roots. It's about these two people coming together, but there's going to be a communication with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more about that. This is about, see, there's two cards of patience. But it's all about investing, showing interest. See that there's interest. There's a need for clarity, whether someone's really interested or not. But I do think there is. It's both people. You're just kind of in your heads thinking, because you both have experience. You've experienced this before. Yeah, so there's some sort of news about someone loyal. See, a loyal friend, a loyal person, Ten of Cups. Somebody who's happy, emotionally fulfilled. Who's not afraid to put themselves out there, but it has to do with loyal. See, there's loyal friends, loyalty. Someone's learning this about someone, that they're loyal. See, friends, family, wisdom, people with wisdom. It could be people talking to other family members, but what they're learning is this is somebody who's loyal. See, a loyal friend, loyalty. So pretty interesting here. Yeah, and it could be someone who's not sure if someone just wants to be friends. Because it could be people who have a history together. This is often roots, history, someone's past. Yeah, somebody who's loyal and faithful, like a good friend. Someone who's always there for someone when they need them. Someone who's reliable. So this is some really nice things being said here. Yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah, we got a single person, someone who they're their own anchor. They're emotionally stable. See, this is someone who was very calm. So something may have happened, people getting together, but this is someone who was calm, being gracious, making someone feel comfortable, maybe in their home. I don't know if this is somebody hosting something, but this is an energy of that anchor. Someone with a solid foundation. See, they're emotionally stable, their own anchor. They're independent. They have only themselves to rely on. So this is I feel like we got a person here talking to people. Maybe it could be someone people telling this person advice, but they're saying good things. Someone's lifestyle, past, their history. Yeah, interesting. Tell me about temperance. Yeah, you can see has to do with moving, relocation, someone who's moved, and we have the Ten of Pentacles, so it's someone who's stable. Yeah, it could be someone who travels for work or someone at a distance, but I mean, there could be a friends or somebody at a distance, but this is often showing 3. So somebody's just kind of waiting. And I do see some time in between. But this is also e-commerce, travel, relocating. Somebody may have moved, relocated. But I feel this is often what someone does for work. So they're stable because it is e-commerce. I mean, often it is shipping and receiving, right? But that's what it is. It's about receiving here. You're going to receive a communication. So this is an energy of, I don't know if somebody has moved or relocated, but to me it looks more like someone's about to receive here. See, Ten of Pentacles, receiving messages, communicating. There's definitely these 3 wise owls. There's wisdom, communication, shining a light. There's some sort of clarity. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Shipping and receiving. Somebody's about to receive. Look at that. This is what they're seeing. This is cornucopia. Now, this is often a large gathering. I wouldn't be surprised if someone receives an invitation here because of the Knight of Cups. See, it's an offer, an invitation. Some people are getting together. I feel this is all about, I mean, this is the Feast of Plenty. Someone who has everything they need. But it's the Feast of Plenty, which often is a large gathering. So I do feel, I mean, there could be someone traveling, coming to visit. Someone from long distance, friends, family, whatever it may be. But this is about the Eight of Pentacles. It's about building. See, to me, it looks like somebody who works. They pull their weight. They're stable, reliable. Someone who is there. See, a loyal friend. So there could be friends of friends here. There's a lot of wisdom. And I wouldn't be surprised it's people who are watching. Often this is people who sit in the back of the room and they watch. 2 people interact. So we'll see. It could be that way for some of you, but I feel it's this person initiating this. See, it's about receiving. There's going to be a communication. There's somebody who definitely is their own anchor. They're stable, reliable. See, they're emotionally grounded. They're not somebody who's full of drama. Yeah, look at the star. So this has to do with someone who feels like there's hope. See, they're charting the course, navigating the stars. You see, this is somebody here who's navigating the stars, someone who feels like there's hope. So there's a lot of focus on that. Somebody popular, maybe well known in the community. But it's an energy of hope, and it has to do with whether, see, it's all about whether the feelings are mutual. I feel there's people who know the feelings are mutual here. If this is something that already happened, because this is something where their doors open. See, some sort of invitation. I feel like we have a person manifesting this, getting together, this gathering. See, the cornucopia, the Feast of Plenty. Somebody who has everything they need. So this is a pretty interesting energy. Look at that. We have a person coming in. See, they need to hurry up. This is someone telling some, well, you better hurry up before this one, because it's someone who can often get away. I think there's 2 people giving these people advice or talking to them, you know, or speaking a truth, because this is someone who needs to hurry up. 9 of Cups. And with this King and Queen of Pentacles kind of energy that I see, just an energy of stable people. They don't have to be King and Queen of Pentacles, but it's that vibe where these people are talking about this, telling someone they need to hurry up. And it's an energy of, with that stable, playing it safe energy with the 9 of Cups. See, someone's being careful what they wish for. But this is about someone about to get their cup filled. If you've been wanting this person, like I say, they're talking to people. This is all about clarity, shining a light on communication. It's about communicating clearly. So it's whether somebody is interested in someone or not. But I feel these people know. Because like I feel, it says that people who are experienced giving advice. I mean, it's a take it or leave it energy when people give advice. But I think someone's taking this seriously and they're moving in here. They're coming in pretty quick. Yep, see, time's running out. They need to hurry up. Because it's somebody possibly even connecting with someone else. This is really interesting. I almost feel like a little excitement's building here with this person. But this is someone coming in before time runs out. They need to hurry up. I think it's people telling this. This is wise people. I mean, it could be both of two people here, but it's all about truth and clarity, seeing things clearly, checking things out. It could be just two people checking each other out where you're both just kind of aware. But I think these people are aware too. The wise owls, the wisdom. Could be friends, family, friends who are like family, whatever the situation. But this is definitely a beautiful energy because there is going to be this opportunity, feast of plenty, possibly a large gathering. But this is with the Eight of Pentacles, somebody putting in effort. This is something worth working for. It's worth building. So this tells me this is a person about to come in, an offer, an invitation. Their cup runneth over, but they're not going to show it right away. Why? Because they're discerning. They're a little skeptical. They don't know, right? But there is going to be clarity and clear communication. I love this. See, time's running out for someone. They're in a hurry now before somebody else comes in. Because this is someone who's a good catch. And I think it's both people who see each other as a good catch too. So really nice. If you've crossed paths with this person in some way, or there's friends of friends, friends who are like family, see that loyalty. Someone's loyal. This is someone finding out someone's loyal. They have their feet planted on the ground. They're reliable. They're always there with the Ten of Wands. They have someone's back. Somebody had someone's back. They were there when they needed them. So this is someone kind of looking at this and probably analyzing it. Yeah. Beautiful. Take care. Bye for now.